Take a walk with me as I go to watch a Kansas sunrise. I was out here taking a hike yesterday morning, hiked up to watch the sunrise. I was prepared for it, and it was behind the clouds. I didn't see anything. And so I'm out here again. I'm gonna try again. Now, there's a storm that's rolling in currently. It's a little bit light rain. I have a poncho just in case. And it looks like there's a decent chance on my hike back down, I'm gonna be in the rain. But I am committed, and I want to see the sunrise. And I don't want to have to wait until next week to do it, because I work pretty much at the sunrise during the weekdays. Now, why do I care? Why would I be out here potentially in the rain, potentially at, minor risk, actually, out on a trail to watch a sunrise? Well, I was talking to a friend last week, and he shared an idea with me called Non-Negotiables. And everyone has non-negotiables. It's not really something that's, I guess, a new idea. It's just not something probably thought about often. I mean, for example, non-negotiables. Most people won't accept certain behaviors from the people around them. So non-negotiables in terms of what they'll allow. They won't allow people to talk to them disrespectfully or do certain things. That would be one. Or maybe it's non-negotiables about things they won't do. I won't go to this place or do this thing or whatever else. And all of that makes sense. I think everyone has those. And even if they've never thought about it, they know what they are. But his idea, which I think he found somewhere else, but shared with me, was non-negotiables for us that are positive actions or things that we have to actively do. So non-negotiables for the day. And this is something that I've almost never done. I've always been very carefree or flexible or something along those lines, where I'll make excuses for things. So, say normally I want to go to bed at a certain time. Well, if I'm out with friends or, doing something that's enjoyable, that time no longer exists. Or I eat at certain times. Same thing. If the situation dictates it, that's something that I'll change. I won't follow that anymore. So why will we care about non-negotiables? Why is that something that is something that stuck with me all week? Something that I've been deeply considering about myself. To me, what a non-negotiable is say you have a job. Why do you do the things that they require you to do, even if you don't want to do them? Well, it's because if you don't, you'll get fired or some sort of punishment. And we'll do it. We'll do it for money. But why do we do the things that we want to do or need to do to improve our future? I know for me, it's a lot of times willpower, trying to force yourself to do it, It's not always perfect. It's not, whatever. So that's the idea of non-negotiables, is you have enough respect for yourself, for your future, that you have certain things that you will 100% do during the day. No discussion. It's got to happen, no matter what. No matter if there's something strange that pops up that is unexpected, you'll still make whatever it is happen. So my first non-negotiable that I'm doing and I'm applying consistently is going to bed early enough that I can get 8 hours of sleep. It sounds obvious, right? It's one of the 3 things that, well, I don't know if it's 3, but it's one of the big things they say that you need to do to live a good life, right? It's got to sleep well, you've got to eat well, and exercise. I guess it is 3. That's something I've really not applied almost ever. Even back when I was in high school, I would stay up until 4 a.m., wake up at 6, so maybe 3-4 hours of sleep, go and run cross country. So, run sometimes 5-6 miles in the morning with 3 or 4 hours of sleep, then go to school, and I would sleep in class. And it was negotiable to me because I'm naturally a good student. I picked information up easily. It wasn't interesting to me. But now that I'm an adult, I can see it's a detriment. Staying up, I'm waking up now at 5. If I'm staying up until midnight, getting 5 hours of sleep, and then I'm trying to have a good attitude and achieve certain goals throughout the day, and I'm wondering why my mental health isn't doing well, it's probably a big reason why. Especially now that I'm going to the gym. So my first non-negotiable, 8 hours of sleep. And that's why I'm out here this morning, is getting good sleep and showing up for myself no matter what. I checked the lightning. It's 10 miles away. When we're riding motorcycles, we can ride in the rain if it's 10 miles away. So am I going to tell myself that I can't potentially walk in the rain if the lightning's over 10 miles away? No. I'm going to do it because I can. Now I'm approaching the top of the hill here, actually. And this part's very steep. So we'll see how it goes. This is what we're dealing with here.
So here's my question. What non-negotiables do you apply in your life? And I'm talking about active ones. Ones that you require yourself to do on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. And if you don't have any, maybe consider some that might be beneficial for you to begin applying. I'll leave you with this.
Here we go.